Happening now, several U.S. senators, including from New Mexico, are urging President Biden to protect immigrants before he leaves office.
And as Sasha Leninger explains, they want to extend temporary protected status for certain countries and help with renewing DACA.
In about a month, President Joe Biden hands the Oval Office to President-elect Donald Trump.
To the incoming president and those that are around who I disagree with on this policy, please don't do it. Stop threatening to separate families.
Now, several U.S. senators, including Senator Ben Ray Lujan, are asking President Biden to protect immigrant families before his term ends. It includes helping DACA recipients and extending or redesignating TPS for certain countries.
In 2022, immigrants contributed $1.6 trillion to the U.S. economy. $1.6 trillion.
DACA is a policy allowing hundreds of thousands of immigrants brought to the U.S. as children to live and work without the fear of deportation. According to U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, there are more than 528,000 DACA recipients as of March. Senator Lujan says more than 4,500 live in New Mexico.
For TPS holders, the countries they're coming from are under horrific conditions. So sending them back would be dangerous for them and their families.
TPS stands for Temporary Protected Status. It allows foreign nationals from certain countries to work legally in the United States. It's granted to immigrants of certain countries that are experiencing armed conflict, environmental disasters, or conditions that prevent them from returning safely. Senators asking the president to grant this for Ecuador, El Salvador, and Nicaragua.
Because we're talking about family today. Standing together, united, unidos. Unidos como una familia.
This comes following President-elect Trump announcing his plans for mass deportation once in office. New Mexico Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham telling KOAT she will use every legal tool to challenge mass deportations, and she will not assign the National Guard to assist with it. The governor adds the state will assist with investigations, interdictions, and deportations of those who enter the country and engage in criminal activity. Sasha Leninger, KOAT, Action 7 News.
The House GOP sending the governor this letter reading in part, quote, your administration's position that the southern border crisis is a federal responsibility, which has resulted in New Mexico failing to take any meaningful steps to help stop the flow across our southern border of gang members, drug trafficking, human trafficking, and other threats that plague our communities, end quote. The GOP goes on to say that they plan to introduce a border security package and anti-crime package during the upcoming legislative session.